You're watching the Gastro Geezer. Welcome to my channel. Right, today I'm going to show you my pan fried salmon fillet, bean cassoulet and Hasselback potatoes. We're going to start off with some beautiful crispy Hasselback potatoes. Now there's a little bit of knife technique here to use. The idea is to slice halfway through the potato as thinly sliced as you can. To achieve this, lean the knife forward and let the tip of the knife hit the chopping board every time. This will prevent you from cutting all the way through. To finish the potatoes off, you're going to go in with a healthy amount of fresh thyme, picked off the stalk, some rock salt, and one last covering of oil. The idea of covering the potatoes in oil is that it's going to help the potatoes to crisp up in the oven. And there you have it. There's our lovely Hasselback potatoes ready to go into a preheated oven, set at 180 degrees Celsius, and we're going to need to cook in there for about 40 minutes. And once you've got the Hasselbacks in the oven, time to move on to your white bean cassoulet. What we're using here is one finely diced white onion, half a head of fennel, and 2 cloves of garlic. That's going to be the base for your bean stew. So you start off by sweating down the onions and fennel. After a few minutes, add the garlic in there and continue to sweat until it all becomes lovely and aromatic and everything starts to look translucent. Once that's happened, you can put the rest of the ingredients in. I go in with chili flakes, white beans, passata, a decent handful of sugar to cut through the tomato sauce, and chicken stock. Once you've combined all the ingredients, give it a good stir and leave the cassoulet on a simmer for the rest of the time that you're cooking. The longer you leave it, the more it's going to reduce down, all those flavours are going to infuse, and it just becomes delicious. Next up, you prepare the fine beans. To do this, simply top and tail them and get them in a pan of boiling water. We want to boil the beans off for about 3-4 minutes until they become tender and nearly cooked. You then shock them in some cold water to prevent cooking any further, ready to finish off. Finally, it's time for the beautiful fillets of Scottish salmon. To prepare these, I've scored the skin and generously seasoned on each side. No, you don't necessarily have to score the skin of the salmon. I like to do it though because it looks nice and it helps the skin to crisp up. Cook your salmon fillets skin side down in a pan full of hot oil until the skin becomes crispy, golden and delicious, and then finish them in the oven for 5 more minutes. While your Hasselback potatoes and salmon are finishing off in the oven, you can finish the rest of the elements. So for the fine beans, I'm simply cotton them in a pan with salted butter. And the cassoulet, I'm going to stir through some lovely spinach, wilt that down a little bit, ready to plate up. And there you have it, my pan fried Scottish salmon, bean cassoulet, Hasselback potatoes and fine beans. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe.